folks, I am Ultrazilla, and today I have a review of the Bring Arts Final Fantasy VII Cloud Strife Another Form. Alright, my zillions, hope you're staying safe and healthy. This is Cloud Strife from the Final Fantasy series of games, but it also is the Kingdom Hearts version, I guess. I didn't get it for that. I got it because it's a 6-inch scale figure of Cloud Strife, and Final Fantasy VII is like probably one of my all-time favorite games. So I really needed to have this dude. He's not quite right exactly like how he is in that game from my memory, but he is very cool, so let's get into it. For accessories, Cloud first comes with this stand. It has says Square Enix there. You see it here, and you get two different little, like, grappling hooks. Two little armatures here that you can put in, put it around his waist, or I don't know where the smaller one goes. Maybe on his leg, I would assume. So that's pretty cool. It's actually nice to have two different, little attachments. That really works out well. You get this little shelf of hands. It's kind of like the little arm tree that you get with Figma products. But it's more like a little shelf because it's just one little thing here. You got this kind of open hand with this, more like robotic hand. I forget why he's got a hand like this, but it's gold. Looks pretty cool. The fingertips, and you got the glove fingers, and then you got an open hand here, and a fist hand, and another fist hand with the gloved piece. And then you obviously get the two hands he comes with. That he's not comes with, but at least I have displayed with this more like a claw type hand, and this more open hand. Now, I gotta say that the paint up to the edges on a lot of these are not quite up to the edge. It's a little weirdly painted. So, yeah. That could be a little bit better. You get this wing attachment. It's like a dark blue. It's got some nice shading on there, as you can see. And it's got this little spike on the end here. Now this, I'm guessing, like would be more from the game, because I don't really recall any of this stuff. And where would you put this? I would guess instead of one of these, you put in this. Yeah. See, I wouldn't use it as so, and I'm probably too close. Let me see. It looks cool, but it's just not like what I like here. I like him, with his full cape. I think that looks better, but that looks pretty cool, though, I have to say. The sculpt is very nice, and the shading there works. It's pretty good. I know if you get the Sephiroth figure, which I'm not getting. Ooh, that's tight in there. So if you get that figure, I'm scared I'm gonna break it. He comes with the wing on the other side. So yeah, there's something to that, but I can't recall what that is, if it's that's from Final Fantasy or if that's from the Kingdom Hearts stuff. Wow, I can't get that out, but we'll do that off camera. And finally, you get Cloud's Buster Sword, which looks really nice. Handle is done well. As you can see, you got silver, you got like a kind of gunmetal underneath all the wraps here, and it all looks really, really nice. I like how this is soft plastic down here. Nice and big, and looks good. Looks really good in his hand. It is a tad heavy. Oh, and his head came off, which we'll talk about. So yeah, it is a bit heavy for hands, but you can make it work out. You really can. I've gotten him into a lot of different poses with it, so it looks good. And yeah, it is heavy, but you can get it to work. And for Cloud himself, he looks really good. I do have to say, I really like it. I think the proportions are interesting. They're good, but his legs do look a tad long, I gotta say. That's for sure. And getting a look at Cloud even closer, it looks really nice again. The head sculpt is pretty cool, and we'll take it right off here to take a look. Oh, where are you? Right there. Looking pretty good. The eyes are painted well. He's got a nice little cleft on his chin. Can't remember if that's accurate or not. The hair is sculpted well. And overall, I mean, it looks the part-ish, but I think it looks the part more when you put it like that. For me, I think that works a lot better with this kind of scarf type thing from his cloak. And that's really well sculpted, and I like the wash on it a lot. Going to the back here, looks really, really good. All the way down. His cape here looking fantastic, honestly. All the tatters looks great. It's in 2 pieces here, so you can move those around, which is pretty good. I do like that. Then you got his pauldron here in a gunmetal. Nice little spray on that, looking really, really good down here. Got some nice little armor, I guess, looking pretty awesome. And down his metallic, man, I can't remember this at all. Arm here looks awesome, really well done. All these like gear looking things, and then the hand here. You guys can let me know down below, you know, refresh my memory on this, or tell me something I don't know. Again, if it's from Kingdom Hearts, I do not know, but this claw is very nice. I love it. You know, looks really good in gold. Pretty nice. On the other side, you just got some, you know, wrap here on with the glove. I gotta say, like, a lot of these hands, especially like this one, pops out pretty easily. And as you've seen, the head pops out pretty easily too. It's not gonna fall out, but it pops out a little bit too easy. Underneath here, you got the pretty standard looking Cloud outfit, looking good. The straps here look pretty nice. Nice sculpt, I gotta say. Really cool in blue. Here you got the hip armor done in a blue and a silver. It matches his pants very well, which are very, very nicely sculpted. It's got a nice wash on them. Like the strap here. There is some scuffs here, but I'm gonna, and even back here, there's a little scuffage, but I think that's on my part because this guy, you know, he's been around here a little while. Not like a super long time, but he's been around a little while, I guess. Straps here on his pants look really good. He's probably been around here longer than I imagined, because that's what happens. But yeah, I think this looks great. It really, really does. The boots look awesome. Nice zippers and stuff. So very nicely done here. You can see the back, the straps on his pants. Really good looking Cloud here. I really do dig this figure. I think it looks pretty awesome. And articulation on this guy. The head moves around here. This is a floating piece. Moves pretty well. You got the articulation here at the chest. Works pretty well. See, I knocked the head off. And then the waist works pretty well as well. This is a soft piece at the crotch, so you can split it pretty good, kick pretty good, and goes back pretty good. You have rotation. I know I missed the arms. I'm going to go back in a second. It's a single jointed knee, but it's one of those joints that like it has a lot of motion, so it's kind of like a double joint. You got rocker here at the foot. How weird is that? But you can rotate it. So the rocker rotates in the foot. That is so strange. So some interesting articulation here. I gotta say, the arms are on ball joints. Is there a butterfly joint? No. Maybe. Might be slight. Then you got rotation. But the shoulders will work pretty well, actually. I gotta say. This moves, so that's not hindered too much. Rotation, I said. Single jointed elbow as well. But you get enough motion. Hinge. Swivel there. Ah, and the head fell off again. Is it a single joint elbow? Or is it double joint? I think it's double joint, but it's weird. No, I think it's single joint. But you can move the elbow around as well. So there you go with the articulation. Some weird spots, some... I don't know, I do wish there was a double jointed elbow at least. I could understand it at the leg, because the way they worked it, but, you know, elbow I think would have helped. Would have been good. Oh, there you go. And for size comparisons, here's Cloud with a bunch of figures you might have in your collection. And my final thoughts, I really like this figure. It's not perfect, not a perfect Cloud. I would like a completely perfect in this scale Cloud Strife from Final Fantasy VII, but I think it works well enough, like it looks great. I like the cape, the sword looks good. Yes, it's a little heavy. Yes, some of these hands and the head comes out a little bit too easy, but I think, and the articulation's a little odd, but overall, he's a really good looking figure. And this is my first Bring Arts figure, which I didn't mention is from Square Enix as well. And if you're familiar with the Play Arts line, this is the smaller version, the Bring Arts stuff. So this is the first figure I've gotten from that line. Is it the last? I don't know. If they give us again, a regular Cloud, I'd be all about that. But there you go, guys. That's my review. Hope you dug it. Let me know your thoughts below. And if you please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Check me out on Facebook and Instagram. Stay safe. Till next time. Peace out, peeps.